Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020, Career Mode episode number 9. We're in between some sponsor objectives, and we've got a couple weeks, and there's actually quite a few races on the calendar over that stretch. So we're going to be testing something out during this stretch. I've already got another race ongoing, so I don't have a doctor available. But I'm going to use the quick sim throughout this period. But I'm curious what, if anything, we can actually pull off. If you remember last season, wasn't that long ago, it shouldn't be hard to remember, this actually was our result every time. There was 125 riders. The last 4 riders are from my team. This was every result. Now, currently, this is my domestique group. So, we're actually starting to climb our way out of this a little bit. Zeta took 82nd. Aphil took 39th. So, we got one rider up to 39th on a flat stage. Now, 39th is a terrible result. But this was a mostly domestique squad. Now, meanwhile, this race, which was this one here, we also have the Tour of Rhodes ongoing. Final stage. Our placement hasn't been horrendous here. I mean, Owayan's in 35th overall. Vermark's in 46th as we head into this final stage. But I'm keeping an eye on the standings. And you know what? I'm going to release you from this. And I'm going to make you the sprinter. Can we do that? There we go. And we're going to give you Saskic and Banishek. And give me one more. How about Telford? Because now for Mark's position doesn't matter anymore. So we're going to do a little strategy management, little quick sim, and see if we can't get something result-wise. Comparatively, we were so far down before. Now for Mark takes 24th. Orion takes 37th. And nothing doing in the field. There's Miguel Bryan, who I had last season. As in PCM 19. There you go. Final standings, 40th, 41st. Most of the field ended up on the same time. But look, we're not last. Puchek was just outside of last, but it's a sign of improvement. But it's still a bit of a worrying trend. Tour of Sochi, another chance. We've got 4 stages here. We'll see. We're setting Owayan as the sprinter once again. Zeta as the leader. Still mostly domestiques here, so this is where we tend to struggle a bit more. And Owayan can't seem to even really get much higher than where he was, 26th on the stage, and there's those 4 domestiques right at the back. We also have another race here. No doctor left available. Sprint, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, let's split that sport up. For Mark's not a sprinter, so. Then again, I've got to stop trying to support the guys that are 56, don't I? Yeah, that's pretty sad. Way to the back. Alright, stage 2 for Sochi. We'll do one more here. Our next race is the Settimana International Coppi e Bartelli. And it's just a week away. We're going to need to win a stage on that one, which really isn't happening. So we're going to have to look for, KOM or something to kind of counter the loss. Ooh, that's not going to be good. Time trial. Not exactly our strong suit, is it? Oh, and Zeta takes 5th? Okay. Apparently, it's our strong suit. We might actually have a 5th place finish in GC on this one, thanks to Zeta's impeccable timing on the time trial. He could handle a few climbs, right? Zeta, absolute leader. You guys are all gonna work for Zeta. Oh yeah, full team support. We're actually in the conversation for the GC. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Zeta 7th on the stage. That's not bad. Might slip him out of that top 5. May not. No, still 5th place. 1 second out of 4th. 1 second ahead of 6th. How are we doing on this end? Project right at the back. Sakamoto. Rico's ahead of them. Ouch. Ouch. There's that 4th domestique. All way down the order, but they're not in last. So, you know. Project just about is. One stage to go. Maybe a little prize money to be had. Maybe a little bonus to sponsor objective. And a new race gets started. No doctor available. Saskic is not a sprinter, so let's turn that off. And let's just put everyone working for Vermark throughout this race. See what happens. There you go. 7th place. Splits? Really? That little, like, 300-meter push at the end? Okay. Sure. Dang. W52 FC Porto. You got Gonçalves and Ivan Sosa and Figueiredo. I mean, that's actually that's a pretty decent team. I mean, I could do a lot with that team. All right, here we go. Final stage, Sochi. Everybody should be working for. Oh no. We want to support Zeta. There you go. You can still have 8th though. There's a Orion. There's 8th Hill. Zeta. And there's a 5th place. Hooray! Alright, we'll stick around long enough to see what happens with prize money. How much is it worth? 820. Yeah, that's really small potatoes, but I think I do see a few percentage point jump. Is there? Grand Prix of Sochi top 5. There it is. We got a little bit of a bump. Noteworthy results, though the results category is now maxed out. So registered rider. Wow, Saskic actually got us credit. I have to keep an eye on this. Orion also is our most popular. Might have to make sure he gets. Hey, look at that. There's like a 1% evaluation now. And a 5%. Alright, so we're into a triple set of objectives. So this first one, the Bartali race, 5 stages, and they want a stage win. I don't think we're going to win a stage. I really don't. Tintani is somebody who can climb a little bit. KOM is in the realm of possibility to try to counter the fact that we're likely going to lose the stage win necessity that we have. So Tintani I might try to send away here before the top of this climb, grab some points, and then we'll do what we can for that sprint finish. this type of stage and this mixture of team involves quite a few of those first season domestique guys that while they might be a little better than they were last season, they're still horrendously bad. So it's hard to get support from them. We still don't have any pure sprinters on the squad at all. So this really isn't the way to get ahead in that department. Tintani, 3K to go. You know what? Let's start a little early. Gentle. Good. Now try to escape. There we go.
A courageous rider is looking to break away.
They're still hanging on close. There you go. Sit up and then just push the rest of the way. 800 meters. Come on. Hang on. 300 meters.
The pack's deficit is being cut back.
Okay. He made it. 12 points. 10 behind the guy in the break now, but at least we get a start to it. And he'll recover. Peleton and Puchek already are finished, but they haven't been dropped, so that's something. Let's turn the pace up on these. Whoa. Okay, game. Just shatter everything in an instant, why don't you? As the field splits apart on this tiny little punchy section. Puchek, why don't you cover for Mark, who is the actual team leader? Folletti, Saskic, yeah, they're going to be done here, it looks like. Set these guys to auto for now, though they haven't officially lost any sort of contact. But then the gaps are opening, and then closing, and opening, and closing. And they're playing games. But hey, we're playing a game too, so it's all good. Alright, 4 riders left now in a group of 31, which I'm very happy that it's just a group of 31 chasing 1. It would be very nice if we can finish this stage with that, because that could really help in the GC side of things. And of course, GC or KOM or something along those lines is a great way to counter the whole, oh, you're going to lose the stage thing and we're going to give you a hit. At least we can give you something back in return.
We've got 15 kilometers to the finish line.
So much for that idea, though. 144, 146, it's all coming back together. Okay, last little climb. Bend over. Alright, 6K to go. This is a good time to set this up and go. Let's look at the sprint. For Mark, might be our guy. Oh yes, Tintani's going to go first. We need to use all 4 of their gels. It's split apart again, just 58 riders. For Mark, horrible day resistance-wise, but Athil's going to be your lead-out man. Zeta, Tintani, and we're going to go... Oh. Okay, this is convenient. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right in order. Slightly aligned. Tintani, I hope these guys can join you quickly. For Mark, the only one who gets slightly held up there. Is he out now? Yes, he is. Okay. 5K to go. And Zeta's caught up. Come on, guys. Medic in our way. 3.5K to go. And look how we cannot get out in front. That's the constant problem with this team, is effort 99 doesn't do with them what it does normally in this game. You have to go early because we can't even get out in front without doing something unique and special. Okay, we've got a good position. Come on, Vermark. Come on, Athil. Come across him. Athil. Oh. Podium. Stage podium. even though this game completely screws you on that one, unlike the other objectives, right? That partial failure, one step below, stage victory is stage victory, and they don't accept anything less. But third, somehow it still gives you some credit, but not the way that it normally does. Where if they want a top 5 and you get 6th place, and they're like, okay, I guess. Here, oh, you didn't get a stage win, screw you. But it kind of gives you a little credit at least. Not, straight 100%.
We've selected the following highlights for you.
That was close, though. That was pretty close. We almost pulled that off. And the gap after 59th is given. So stage 2 is a team time trial, which is definitely not a good thing for a team like mine that literally has no time trialists in it. But the 3 domestiques are definitely a step below the other riders. So taking them off the front, it's really short. It's only 11 kilometers, so this is flat out 99. Aethil could actually do something pretty decent for us. We'll put him on the front for a good long while. Zeta is okay, our second best. So we'll try to get the most out of those two. Yeah, let's see if they can't at least keep us in the mix. But this really does hurt the potential on that GC unless there's a good climbing stage on this one to really split the field up. So the hopes of getting something out of that are on shaky ground at the moment. Alright, Aethil to the front. Gonna spend some time. Working hard. There we go. Peels off. Peleton and Saskic don't want them leading us out. Their pace is just horrendous. For Mark. Here we go. Zeta. Zeta leading us through for a while. Tentani, 1.8k. Tentani, go ahead and peel off. Tentani, there you go. Let Aethil finish us off. Alright, so where did we fit in at? 8th place. Okay, 8th place. So, all things considered, considering we're at the back all the time, and I literally have no time trialists, 8th place is respectable. Unfortunately, the top teams here are clearly just put themselves in the driver's seat. W52 already the strongest team. You add Jay McCarthy to that list that we didn't see earlier. That's an acceptable World Tour team. That would be a very good Continental Pro team. I could work with those guys and get results, for sure. And they are certainly doing that on their own. Just a sign of how weak we still are as a team. These climbs, they're not a joke, but these are far from the most serious climbs that I come to seeing on a regular basis in this game. And yet, the entire team got dropped with the exception of Tentani, who, when that all happened, was behind everybody else getting water, trying to bring water up to the rest of the team. And as he's coming back up through the field, all of a sudden in an instant, he's not only ahead of all of his teammates, but the rest of his teammates were left behind. And not just those domestiques, but even the team leaders. So right now they're Group A3 on the road. I'm using Aethil up to try to see if we can at least get Zeta and Vermark back up there, so we do have some riders capable. We've actually left quite a bit of a group behind. We had over 30 in the group, and Aethil has dropped that to 10 here quite quickly. And really without using much energy. And that Peleton's not that far away. It's a minute ahead, and we've bridged the gap to the next group, so we're up to A1 now. And if we can make contact on this descent once again with that peloton, bring it back to about 40 riders, having 4 of them would make a big difference on the potential result at the end of the stage, with 2 rounds of the climb yet to go, and then the downhill finish. Downhill finish, thing of note, there's the left-hander right there, was the finish line. Downhill finishes are something that you can always take advantage of. It's hard to pass on a downhill finish, so track position matters a lot as you're coming down that hill. I know that, I'm aware of that. We've got some chance of a result. We're down to 57 seconds on those guys, but we're going to have to pull a little bit harder here. Hey, Phil, bring us back. So Puchek, Saskic, Folletti, they are well out of it. We still have not bridged this gap, and we're starting to go uphill, but it's close to gapping. Here we go, here we go. Oh, nope. We made contact momentarily as those guys were lost from the group, so the front group just keeps kind of thinning itself out. Now Tintani is in what's being considered a break. Oh gosh, Athil's done. Athil, just go auto, and it's going to be Zeta's turn now. That gap opened very quickly again. Whoever the race leader is in our group, so we're getting recognized as a peloton at the moment. With Tintani's group, the second group on the road, considered a break, but realistically that's your main group, that's your peloton. It's just the leader of the race is out of it. Hey Phil, can you... Whoa, hey, what's going on here? No. Oh, no wonder Athil's got dropped. I wonder I couldn't get him to go to the back of Vermark. Oh, that front rider is dropped. He's out the back. Isn't that like Gonsalves or something? Alright, focus on Tintani for a little bit. He is in that main group. He's where we want him to be as we head towards that final climb, so we want to try to preserve his position. No matter what, we're looking at a likely top 10 and definitely top 25, and Zeta might bridge this gap here in a moment. Pick it up, buddy. You're almost there.
Several riders are on the ground, but it doesn't look too serious.
Scored Bax is here. Okay, didn't quite bridge the gap, but I'm leaving my group behind maybe. Yeah, Zeta, nice job. Okay, Zeta, let's get you up there. Let's get from Mark up there at least. Zeta, you're burning energy quick, but this seems to be the only way to finish bridging that gap. We're still a half minute behind, but that's to the front of the group, not to the back. It's just a handful of seconds away, and for some reason, we just can't quite bridge that gap. Almost. Come on, Zeta. You don't have much left in the tank, but for Mark certainly does. And Tintani could lead out for Mark. Okay, we technically had contact for a moment. Now we do officially. Zeta, keep bringing it towards the front.
We've got 15 kilometers to the finish line.
You can back off a little bit now. So, group of 16, chasing one rider, still in the break. Canola. And there we go, coming up on Tintani.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
Sweet. Okay, so change of plans now. Zeta, you still have some energy left. Tintani doesn't have much energy left. And this, for the most part, is where this... Well, no. The descent. The descent is the key to this one. Be smart about it. So, Tintani, we're going to use your energy to keep us here. If there's an attack, he responds. There's an attack. There's your response. Oh, Tentani's almost done. Zeta is done. I want you to follow him. Now go for Mark. Field thinning out further and further. There's 4 at the front. And we've got a small group of 6. Zeta, Tentani both done. Set them to auto. Give them a shot. And here we go for Mark.
10 kilometers to the finish line.
Okay, stay in the group. Stay in the group. 6 chasing 4. Now it's together. 10 riders. Make sure you're in a position. Ooh, not quite over the top. Those 3 are going to continue on. Okay, well, we've got a top 10. GC as well as stage. Oh, man, he went down hard on the corner on his own. And they're dropping back to support him. That drops us down to 7 riders. And I'm getting a little recovery here.
The finish line is getting close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign.
They had 4 from their team here. They had every opportunity, but the team leader is the one that crashed because somebody dropped back to pick him up. 3.5K. 3.5K. This is going to be where we need to start coming over the top. We've got a good downhill. It's a 70. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. 1K to go. Coming up. We've got the position. We've got the position. Turn left, turn left, turn left. To the finish. To the finish. Hang on, hang on. You got this. For the win. For the win, Kevin. For Mark. Told you position was everything on this one. And that's ahead of Jay McCarthy and Restrepo and Sosa. We did it. Our first victory. And right when we needed it, because it was a 3-star sponsor objective to win a stage, and we actually did it. We won a stage, and that's going to put us in a strong GC position. Of course, that time trial had us, 31 seconds down. So the 10-second bonus. Where the rest of that front 7 are, where those 6 riders are, I don't know, but I would imagine most of them were ahead of us. But that'll definitely put us probably into the top 5 anyway. Even if we were 7th of 7, the 10-second time bonus should be enough to move us up at least 2 spots. We did it. We'll see the highlights on this one. There he is, coming around at the front. Jay McCarthy, much better rider. Jay McCarthy should be beating us hands down, but it's that downhill. For Mark's got a decent downhill rating. So there's a half minute, meaning we have easily put the rest of the field behind. Zeta and Tintani actually in that next group on the road, so good for them. And for Mark up to 3rd. Okay, up to 3rd place. Nice. Jay McCarthy, no surprise that he's leading this race. Teammate Ivan Sosa in 2nd. So I've mentioned it more than once already in this race that the W52 is a strong team. They've got a 1-2 at the front. But for Mark, all the way up into 3rd place and ahead of Restrepo. That's a good trio of riders. And that's even better than what I thought we might be. Like I said, I was thinking we might crack the top 5, but all the way up to 3rd place? That could come with a nice bonus, right? Sponsor objective met. Hooray. Major hooray. Big time. Super stoked about that. But also getting a strong GC position if we hang on to 3rd place. That's going to come with a bit of an added bonus, and we can see the sponsor confidence go up quite a bit, right? The stage result itself, we just went from, not that it always holds, right? definitely does not always hold. But that was a big plus for us. Still got work to do, right? This race isn't over. We got to try to protect the GC, and now we have the other 2 classic races where we need a top 10. Also of note, here's the team we have for those. Banishek, Hawaiian, and Telford. And a bunch of domestiques. So top 10, easier said than done. No big climbs on this one, but constant undulation for 190 kilometers is going to take its toll, especially on those domestiques. They're going to really struggle with that, and it could be a tough one. That's going to be a big boost to the team morale, though, and that should keep it up for a while. I'm happy. This was a great result for us. A first. And we're nearly to the end of the month. Chance for guys to level up. Waspak's a 58 now, but otherwise nobody else leveled up mid-month. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.